Howdy, howdy, folks. Figure while we're waiting, I'll go ahead and get pulling some stuff. Maybe we'll get some people on here by letting you know that we're live. Who knows? Kind of hard to see foggy plates. Welcome. Just kind of looking through plates at the moment while we wait for folks to join us and wait for the time to come around. Got some clones I'm working on with my buddy Mucilium here. If you didn't know, it's my good buddy here locally. They use the lab and come in and do some work. He's learned from me. Practically is me, as Willie P would say. Sir Christopher. Got one of our buddy Bunny's swabs going here. Bayou. Actually, I got a few of them going here. Just transferred the other day as White Rabbit. Tsunami was looking really good, so I'm excited to see what that'll do. It's just hitting that point where it'll really start doing well. And my Natalin's Super Spore finally came around. It's looking really good. Yeah, I'm glad the notification worked for you. That's why I came on early, because I've had it come on before and had people say that they couldn't come on. Now, here's a really interesting one. So this has been really strong, Stormtrooper. And I put it on this one, and it's a really strong yellow, and we know that colors can be harmful. Well, these plates were started at the same time. So, like, this one here just started to show signs of life at all, and it's going really strong. But it's really weird because it's been like a week. All the other plates are practically grown out there. Oh, it's all right. You guys wanted to go for a trip anyway, didn't you? Let's see. We are at, where's my little timer here? We're at T-minus 10 minutes and counting. See what else we got here. But that looks familiar. Fully grown out, fully colonized. So these are interesting. They look great, just the way they are. But I made cutouts in them, and I was kind of hoping that the mycelium would fill in the grooves. I didn't do anything special, and it's kind of hard to tell. You can see that they kind of did in some of them. But I suppose I'll just have to use bigger cutters next time. I used a sharp scalpel. Like this one, you can't see anything. And there's a lot of lines cut into that one. But, you know, I'm doing pretty well getting good growth on these really bright colors, which would normally be pretty scary. That's why I'm checking them all out. But they work pretty well so far. The trick for me has been changing to PDA, grain water. Now here's one for you. Doesn't that look scary? This is from an experiment I'm working on. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure this is one of those that they use on the pretty fancy Contamination Channels. Here's another one. This is kind of my contamination plate. I just kind of want to see what happens. So this is Flipper, but it's got some bacteria on it, and it's actually doing pretty healthy. Like it's got just this little window. It might try and escape there. Just kind of watching to see what it does. But then I can see here on this this guy here, I've got some similar mold spots growing there on it. So that's my tosser bin for some of them. Of course, some of them look like that. What else we got here? Oh yeah, bringing back Cosmic Ghost Rider from the dead. That one was sitting on the shelf on Water Agar for like 2 months. Hi Jessica, how are you today? Yeah, this one, I'm still waiting to see some real signs of life. Finally, I got a little couple spots, but this is a gray oyster liquid culture. 1 out of 3 seems to have germinated, so I'll have to take that one and spread it there. All right, we got 8 more minutes. Got some more there, some golden halo. Looks like that other tag is germinating. I actually just pulled transfers off of that one, so don't really need that spore plate there. There's one I'm pretty excited about. I'm not sure. Yeah, you can kind of see the growth there. Lion's Pride. So a buddy of mine, Jeff Scarin, sent this one to me. It's like lion's mane on steroids. This is another one too, Black Pearl King, that Jeff sent me. It's one of his special ones. And here we have another gross. Looks like I spit on a plate, but it's bacterial. So it's kind of interesting, you know, when you see stuff like that. And it's from putting a transfer on there, and somehow on the bottom of that transfer, or the bottom of the petri dish, there was bacteria. Even though it didn't show up on the previous petri dish, it showed up on the transfer. So, you know, it could be argued that my sterile work was shit, or it could be that, in fact, there was something up with the bottom of that plate. Why it didn't show bacterial growth in the other plate, I couldn't say. Maybe it was anaerobic, you know, hard to say. But either way, throw it away. All right, I guess I better start getting ready for this here drawing. So, we gave away a ton of tickets. We had a lot of people buying normal plates and getting a lot of tickets, and we sold a few tickets. In total, it looks like there are 769 tickets. And I think probably the person that has the most has less than 100. So that's pretty good. And I think that person was really probably 3 or 4 times what anyone else bought. So we'll see what we get going here. I wish everybody good luck. We're going to put our numbers in. I think we still got a few minutes. Still got 5 minutes. So feel free to harass me if you got any questions. I'll be happy to answer them. Otherwise, you'll just get some nonsense talk from me. Like I might try and sell you some more on Mucilium. Because every time you use one of the codes that I give you, he will give me kickbacks. Not because of kickbacks, because it's a referral. But same difference. All right. Where is my app? Maybe. When you have too many apps on your iPad, to find the random number generator. Oh, there it is. All right. 1 through 769. Okay, so what's my favorite genetics to work on agar currently? Well, I would definitely say that Gorilla Wizard of late has shown me the most love. Like I've got 3 or 4 different, I don't know if you'd call them phenotypes at this point because I really haven't seen what they produce. But the mycelium looks different. I get that kind of snow flaky look, and then I also kind of get some of that really thick ropey look, and so definitely it's provided some interesting things to look at. And I still have another swab from that same packet to start spores on, so I may do that, and we'll actually see what we get out of that one too. But currently, I got lots on there. Don't need too much, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I wonder how stable it is, or if that's just the way the mycelium decides it's going to grow differently every time you start it out. Like I said, I really haven't seen what it looks like growing out, other than the one tub I did and the one tub my buddy Moose did. We both got different results, so uh, like I say, definitely a lot of morphology there. You got some great big ones, and I got mostly normal looking ones. But it's been a while since I've successfully grown, so I don't know if I'm on par right at the moment. All right, so let's go over the prizes here before we get going there. So first place, you will get a Ghost Hot Box from ThermoHelix, 10 cultures from Humble Bruise, a set of spores from Toad Boom, and 40 90-millimeter plates from myself, Treat Eggs. Second place, you will get the Parco LTM fluorescent microscope, 5 cultures from Mucilium Labs, and 20 60-millimeter Petries. And everyone will, of course, get fancy slaps from all of us that are contributing. So, good luck to everyone there. I think we've got everything on there. If you haven't seen our flyer, make sure that you take a pretty look at it, because it's enviable list. I kind of want to give myself some tickets. Can I give myself some tickets? 419, 1 minute 2. I think the whole 420 premise is actually kind of funny, because it's a great premise, but are we ever on time? Are we ever what else in the world would we be on time on except to smoke weed at 420? But it's a fun, catchy thing to put out there. And it is now officially 4:20 Pacific Standard Time. If you didn't know, that's what the PST stands for. All right. So I think we can see all of that pretty well. Drum roll for the first place. 236. Again, for the first place, that's 236. See if I can find a pin here and figure out who the heck that is. 236. All right. Yeah, that is someone that I happen to know. David. Well, that is good. Interesting. I don't see him on here, but congratulations to David, number 236. You have won first place. Let's see what second place is. This is for the microscope and some more genetics. 273. Well, that's ominously close to the last one. Second place, 273. That is a fellow with my similar name, Matt V. You've won second place, a Microscope. I've got you guys down. And that just goes to show you, I guess, you want to have numbers somewhere in the middle. So, again, that was first place, number 236. Second place was 273. In fact, I should write those down just for posterity. All right. Thank you, everybody, for playing. I really appreciate everybody coming in and getting some product and getting their tickets and participating in all the giveaways. And I kind of figured out a new giveaway that I want to do, the scavenger hunts. So, be on the lookout for those in the future. I think what we'll do with those is rather than give away free tickets, that way we'll actually give away an item or two. So essentially what it will be is we'll start it, say, on Instagram or Facebook or maybe on the email deal. Or anyway, wherever we start it, we'll send you somewhere else. There'll be a video or a post that says this is your clue. Within it, it will lead you to the next clue. And basically, by the time you get to the final clue, you should find a hyperlink to take you straight to the item. It'll be a free item. You add it to your cart, and you've won. But we got to work on that. We didn't have a whole lot of people find it. So make sure that you look for that in the future and ask questions if you have them. Much love, everybody. Rock on. And I'm going to get out of here and start sending out notifications to folks. So again, that was 236 for first place, our good buddy David. And second place was 273, a fellow that shares my first name, Matt V. Anyhow, we'll check you later. Y'all have a wonderful evening.